Hi, everybody, and welcome to your Wisdom Wednesdays for today. I am Patrina Wisdom, your Fresh Start Specialist and Authentic Living and Leadership Coach. And as usual, I am just thrilled to be here with you today. It's been a journey. It's been such a busy couple of weeks, busy summer so far. And the momentum that I'm building in my business and in my personal life is just crazy. So honestly, I'm just happy that I was able to make it here today and share this time with you as I do every week. So it's July, and so with that said, this month we'll have a different theme for our Wisdom Wednesdays. Last month we talked about awakening transformation, and this month I should say, we're going to focus on awakening balance because as usual, that's where I am. I am the person who teaches self-care and balance, and right now there is so much momentum going on in my life in general that I'm really having to focus on keeping that balance. So it's not when we're in the good times, right? When things are smooth and they're rolling and we're sticking to the rituals and the systems and all of the things that we've committed to ourselves that we'll do in our lives in order to keep the balance. That's not when we get the pat on the back, right? That's when it's easy. But right now, in this moment, when things are just crazy, they're exploding and momentum is picking up and the kids are out of school and the businesses have so much activity, that is the time when you really have to focus on balance. And when you have to celebrate your successes and the fact that you're sticking to your commitments. So I'm going to pat myself on the back here just for a minute for showing up once again to my Wisdom Wednesdays, even though right now there is just so many things that need to be done that are happening in my business and in my personal life because I made a commitment to you. So thank you for being here with me. And again, this month we're going to focus on awakening balance. So our quote for this month is organize and execute around your priorities and accelerate your success. And our first powerful tip for awakening balance is know your priorities. Oftentimes we get so caught up on what we need to do, should do, must achieve, that we lose sight of the reasons or the whys that we're even doing these things. So for myself, my deep whys is that I have a true calling, a true yearning. Because of my situation with losing my husband to suicide, I have a passion and a need to really reach out and help specifically overachieving success type men, but also very high achieving, somewhat masculine energy having women as well. Like myself, I will accept full responsibility for being a recovering, overachieving, controlling, just really intense personality. And this is what qualifies me to do what I do. I am you. I know what it's like to juggle a million things and to have your businesses and to have your family and essentially to want it all. I want it all. I always tell people that I am a and girl. I don't believe in either or. Why can't I have it all, right? So when you have that mentality and when you're so driven and so ambitious and you have such a big vision and you're willing to work for it, like you're just right, like a lion just going after what you want, it's really important to know your why, to know what the leverage is in your life that is going to make you continue on that path, and not just to know it, but to take time now in the present to enjoy and engage and interact with that leverage. So for me, it's the men that I want to help, and it's also my children, and setting the example for them that you can have it all, that you can be a strong, successful business person and still have love, that you can give the time and attention that you want to give to your children, that you can spend time nurturing, loving, and honoring yourself and having fun in life. So for me, my leverage, my why, is that I want to show the kids, not tell them, but show them the possibilities that they have and what they can create in their lives. So stay connected with your powerful tip number 2 for today is keep the main thing the main thing. High achieving visionaries like you and I are oftentimes, we have so many ideas and our vision is constantly being stretched to the next level. So we have to remember to keep the main thing the main thing. So for myself, the core of who I am, the core of my vision, the core of my mission on this earth is the same all the time. But let me tell you that the more I interact with you all, my community, the more that I meet people and tell them what it is that what I do and what it is that I want to achieve while I'm here on this earth. The feedback that I receive, the responses that I receive, the people that I've helped transform their lives, the more that happens, the bigger my vision gets. It's like, wow, well, if I could do that, well, what would happen if I shifted this and shifted that? How would that affect things on a much larger scale? How can I help more people? How can I be of more service? How can I amplify what it is that I'm doing now? How can I better articulate my message? How can I get this out on a platform that's going to reach more people? So the more that you're in the work, the more ideas and inspirations and vision comes to you. So it's really important to keep the main thing the main thing. Don't change your message, change your audience. That's what my mentor always says. And it's absolutely the truth. Whatever it is that got you into what it is that you're doing, the person that you are, who you are, is the foundation, or should be the foundation, of everything in your life. So build on that. Don't shape shift and become the person that you need to become for a relationship. Don't shape shift and become the person you think you need to become for a certain career. Be you. Do you, boo. I always like to say also that, a lot of times people treat their lives like a resume, right? And they're going to change and alter the resume for the job that they want instead of just showing up as who they are, trusting that if it was meant for them and if they're the right person for the job, that they will get it. So don't do that, all right? Keep the main thing. Know who you are, know your core values, and let that be the filter by which you make all of your decisions. Our last powerful tip for today is remember that without you, none of the things that you're doing will get done. So be good to yourself. Sleep well. Eat consciously. Be sure to engage in some physical activity of some kind to keep your energy up, right? And your health intact. Take time to be quiet and recenter yourself. It's really important that when we're on this journey, when we're called, when we have big vision, we have this mindset that there's something big for us to do and how we need to show up in the world. It's very important to make sure that we take better care of ourselves than even normal. Okay, so yeah, getting a good night's rest, making sure that you're eating and making conscious, healthy choices, taking time to reconnect, meditate, pray, whatever it is, taking time with your children. This is 4th of July weekend. I have to tell you that 2 years ago, I would have been working through this entire weekend. And now I have learned to take time out and carve out that time to spend with my family and my friends and really just keep sight of what's really important. I like to say that I'm creating heaven on earth right now. I want to experience all the love and all the joy and all the fulfillment that life has to offer now while I'm on my journey to achieving the greatness that I know I'm destined for. So as we wrap up this segment of Wisdom Wednesdays, I just want to remind you to stay true to you, take care of you, love you, because you are the core of your life. So if you haven't already, connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, all of the social media outlets. Look for Patrina Wisdom or Patrina McDonald, and visit our website, patrinawisdom.com. I also want to encourage you to join us at our Sacred Self-Care Retreat, July 20th and 21st, right here in Carlsbad, California. Visit patrinawisdom.com/sacred self-care for more information. And we'll see you next week right here on Wisdom Wednesday.